Indian fatigue, the issue spreading across the world. It really is a big issue.
Indian fatigue. A growing sense of frustration and exhaustion felt by many Canadians, including people from a variety of ethnic backgrounds, in response to disruptive behaviors or controversial practices associated with certain segments of the Indian immigrant community. This feeling often stems from Canadian cultural norms being repeatedly disregarded.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Just because you have a passport does not make you Canadian. Many people from India living in the country that don't share our values, our culture, or our history. They live in isolated enclaves, speak their own languages, fly foreign flags, and raise their kids with values disconnected from Canadian society. That's not assimilation, it's occupation by culture. They benefit from our systems, public sector jobs, welfare, and diversity quotas, but give nothing back to the soul of this nation. No shared heritage, no loyalty to Canadian traditions, just entitlement and identity politics. They're in Canada, but they're not Canadian. And pretending otherwise is a lie that is tearing apart this country.
That is very factual. Like a lot of these Indians, they come from like India. Okay, they're welcome. They're welcome to come to India from India to Canada. But the thing when they arrive here, they go on welfare. They take whatever they can from Canadians, and even Canadians who live here can't get housing, can't get jobs because the Indians took it all. That's the problem. They're not diverse anymore. Like Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons belongs to India. That's what I'm saying. They belong to India. As soon as one Indian guy gets hired or becomes a manager, that's it. It's all Indian people. Canadian Tire, all these places, McDonald's. As soon as they become a manager, Indians, don't you ain't getting no job. Okay, that's one of the major problems. I think they need to diversify what's going on in Canada. Like, there's too many Indians taking over everything, and like the government hasn't realized that they're everywhere.
Hey, where did all the Canadians go? The
Yeah.
GTA does not look like
No.
Canada anymore. It's more like the third world countries out there. Now, when I say Canadians, I mean Canadians, not like color of their skin, the people that adopted the Canadian culture. This can be all races, including white people, brown people, black people,
Canadians.
yellow people. I don't know how many colors there are. As long as they adopted the Canadian culture, they're not pushing some third world country kind of, behavior. That's good. Right now I'm in Caledon, and Caledon is also becoming Little India, I guess.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. I just want.
And this guy looks like he's Indian
because this is Canada, and I love Indian people. Obviously, I'm Indian.
I knew that.
Well,
See,
I'm born here. My parents are Indian. But the truth is, as long as they don't adapt the Canadian ways, it just looks dumb. I've been to India. I don't want that to be over here. Sure, it's okay for like a month because I was there for a month. Like I can adapt to that style. But when you come here, I want to go back to Canada. Anyway, let me know.
Yeah.
What do you all think about this? Where should I go? Caledon, Caledon's not that great. Maybe Caledon East. But yeah, where is it where it's more Canadian culture? Doesn't matter the culture.
that's crazy.
Their
Yeah, it's
background,
Canadian culture.
as long as it's Canadian.
This video goes out to the people that tell me that I and other Canadians have to learn to accept the new way of doing things. We have to start taking jobs for less money. We have to stop being so demanding on work conditions. We have to learn how to settle for less. I say, fuck you.
Yeah. Facts. That is big facts. Like over here in Canada, we have tried so hard to get where we are and what we have. And now, because the Indians are used to that kind of lower lifestyle, working for less, living in like 10 people per room, and they think it's okay in India. And when they come over here in Canada, they want to do the same thing. And that drives the cost of living way up because now people can charge more. They say, because they don't care. They're used to sleeping in 10 people per room. So when they divide the cost of like $2,000 between 10 people, that's like $100 per person. That's cheap for them. And the thing about it, they work for less. They work for less, so obviously people are gonna hire people that work for less, and that makes the wages. Why increase the wages? Someone will do it. If you won't do it, guess what? Someone else will do it, and that's the problem. That is a major problem because we have worked so hard to get where we are, and at this rate, the economy is gonna crash. I just know it. And if they think that Canadians are lazy or Canadians should work harder, why did you leave your country? If your country's so great, go back to your country where it is. Why come to Canada if you think Canadians are lazy? Go back to India and work for your pennies a day or less, whatever. Don't come here and try to ruin what Canadians. Like I'm not saying me. Well, I am Canadian, but multicultural Canadians have worked hard. We worked hard. We deserve better. We don't want to go back to the slums. If they want to go to slums, to go back to your country. If you don't want a better life, go back to your country. Most people come to Canada for a better life. You gotta want more. You gotta work hard and do better, and obviously get paid what you deserved. And the problem is when these Indians come to Canada, and they work for less, and they say the living situation is great. That's just messed up. It messes everything up for everybody that's worked hard.
Okay, I say fuck you.
Yeah,
We
agreed.
spent years and years and years
Agreed.
fighting for the lifestyle that we have in this country. We spent years struggling to get rates and wages up to where they should be,
Yeah,
trying to get minimum wage increased all the time, and it's still not anywhere near high enough, but we're still working on it. A lifestyle is not something you're gifted. It's something that you work hard and you fight for, and we've reached this pinnacle in our lives. And you want us to dial it back
no, thank you.
because other people that are coming here are prepared to do that? Fuck you. I ain't dialing shit back.
And this is why I feel like the liberal government, like Trudeau, man, this is what they wanted. They wanted to bring cheaper labor in, and that's exactly what they did. They brought the cheaper labor in, and now the Indians are taking over everywhere. The statues going up everywhere. There's like 50-foot statues that I've seen by the airport. That is crazy to me. Like I've never seen any other race put like a massive statue. Sure, you've seen temples going up, but not so much as like everywhere you go, it's Indian stuff. They're forcing their culture on everybody. That's the crazy thing.
Shouldn't have.
It's a takeover. It's a takeover. That's what I feel. It's a takeover. It's like an invasion.
My God, this is so funny. Their actions have brought the biggest downfall for each and everyone who was living there peacefully, were also
Look at this.
brought up. Now, I don't care about the people who are actually being brought up over here according to the Western standards.
Like this shouldn't be allowed. Why are they eating in the parking lot like that? There's parks for a reason. Go to a park. Like, we need to get some bylaw officers up in here, man. Like, pushing these laws, ticketing these people, send them back.
The people like us, the immigrants who came into this country and never decided to change ourselves.
Yeah.
Never. We just went ahead and told ourselves, like, what a piece of shit. I was back home. I'm gonna be the same piece of shit over here and bring everyone down. Today, the scenario is that no one actually bloody likes Indian people. You walk around somewhere, they see you with a bad eye.
Yeah.
Because they know that we people are fucking criminals, we people are the scammers, and we people are a
And this guy's
piece of
Indian.
shit.
He's talking about it because he knows.
Anywhere we go, we make the
He knows.
biggest mess possible, bring everyone down who has been into these Western countries, have built them up from the scratch. And why do I say that? Because I'm an immigrant myself.
at
I'm an
this shit.
Indian
This
myself.
has to be Brampton.
And whoever listening this, like, no, you don't give a fuck about it, because how you used to treat people back home, the smaller communities, have you forgotten that? You never used to sit with them, eat with them, talk with them, what your government and private schools were like? And you're complaining here that people are racist towards you. They are not racist, they are real with you. They have to show your
Look
ground.
at this. I remember
Because
this
you are
guy
bloody
driving
not
in
gonna
Brampton.
Change. It's for everyone, man. It is so hard for me that I'm also filtered out in this, and it's okay. Because again, once you make a perception of things, things become bad. I'm not saying anything about the people who are doing amazing over here, trying to adjust, learning the norms, guiding themselves up to the better future, but it's for the people who are always the troublemakers, And these are the ones that have been imported into a garbage sector. They're everywhere, man. And I'm so pissed because it's my people itself like that tend to come forward and behave in a way that they are fucking kings because they came forward before us.
Yeah,
They
look at the
actually
sidewalks.
go ahead and rob us. They cheat with us, don't pay us the wages, treat us like shit. So imagine what's gonna happen with you. You think you just gonna be safe doing all of this? Your karma is also coming, guys. If you do not change, you just bring your bullshit over here. Congratulations, everyone is gonna hate on you. We'll see in another 5 or 6 years what's gonna happen. You're so proud of your community itself that they are doing good and this and that. We'll see how many people are gonna go and help you. Because at the end of the day, everyone in these Western countries, they just work for themselves and their families. There's no one else. They're not going to help you. If you're just relying on those things just because you belong to the same community and the part, congratulations, you are the biggest piece of shit possible. Hope this helps.
Wow. So the thing that's crazy, I feel like they need to start these visas because that was a loophole. A lot of these Indian kids came over on these visas and they never went to school. They just went straight to work because I know for a fact that you're allowed to work 24 hours. And then after that, the problem is a lot of these businesses, they start paying them cash and at minimum, like lower the minimum wage, and they just take it. And that's the problem. A lot of these companies, that's the problem. The government needs to crack down on these damn companies, charge them, have bylaw officers go inspect these places, see how many, like, just surprise visits, charge them millions of dollars. Like Tim Hortons, I know there are Tim Hortons out there that are doing that. Charge them millions of dollars and put it back in the government. Stop giving these newcomers like all these incentives to stay in Canada, like what's it, welfare, housing. What about the Canadians who've been here forever? What about us who are struggling, who can't find a job? My daughter's a born Canadian. She's been here 17 years, born, and she couldn't find a job for the last 2 years. And I know she's not the only one. There's plenty of other Canadians who are looking for jobs and just cannot find jobs because when she goes to hand in her resume, surprise, surprise, the manager's Indian. She's not Indian. She's not gonna get a job, and that is so crazy. Because I remember before, it was diverse. Canada was diverse. Toronto was a diverse place. You wouldn't just see one race. You saw many different races working at a certain place, or working at McDonald's, working at Tim Hortons. Now you don't see that. You go to Walmart, you look around, you see majority, 90% of that Walmart are Indian people. Go to No Frills, 90% are Indian people. Go to Tim Hortons, 99% is Indian. I think people got to start boycotting places where you see a lot of Indian workers. Just boycott them. I know it's hard. Just don't go there. Don't go there. For me, I think that's what I've been doing. I don't try to say I'm racist. I don't mind Indian people. It's just when I see a lot of them and I just start thinking, it makes me think like, bruh, what is going on with this country? Like, what is actually going on with my Canadian country? Like, what is going on? I used to love Canada and say I was proud Canadian. Like, I would always say I was proud Canadian, proud to be Canadian. And Canada was a place of like, you can make your dreams come true. Now you can't. Rent is so high, wages are down, everything's so damn expensive. Like I honestly want to leave Canada and go to like Southeast Asia or something like that while it's still good. But who knows? Even over there in Southeast Asia, like the Philippines and stuff like that, a lot of them are telling me they're seeing more and more Indians. Right? They're taking over the world. It's like an invasion. And people are not realizing that.